So this bullshit concept that people's content or opinion is relevant or irrelevant based on likes or views, such on YouTube or Facebook, is irrelevant based on what we heard in the Senate committee about censorship and big tech, and what happened to, for example, Donald Trump or other people, Candace Owens, Jordan Peterson, with cancel culture. So, like a certain sector of the population used to control big tech and social media. Facebook, Twitter, all had, Nazi-style groups that would go after conservative content and shadow ban people based on their opinion, whether it was legal or illegal or relevant or irrelevant, just because the narrative wasn't followed of big tech and the liberal media. So Facebook and Twitter both have now came out and admitted that they shadow banned and censored content if it didn't agree with their narrative. Zuckerberg recently testified in front of a Senate committee that his fact checkers and community standards employees were liberally biased and unfairly censored people like myself. And this is obvious and relevant in all of my content on social media. Whereas 7 to 15 years ago, many of my videos got 60,000 to 1 million views on each video. And now the same videos, same content, same narrative, I've not changed up. I mean, I'm doing the same kind of things, libertarian point of view, basically. And that same kind of media now gets 10 views or 1,000 views as opposed to 100,000 views. And this is after I get notices of community standards being violated or fact checkers, incorrectly censoring me. So like I would post a joke by Dave Chappelle and it's comedy, it's meant to be, controversial. And they would be like, oh, that's not real, or that's not a factual thing. No, it's comedy, it's satire, or the Babylon Bee, which also got deplatformed and censored. It was comedy, it wasn't meant to be taken seriously. It was meant to be parody. And it would get censored, and then they would get deplatformed. It's not because people didn't enjoy their content. It's not because it wasn't relevant content. It was simply because the fact checkers had a different point of view than the media that was being produced. And now it's all came out in Congress, and when Elon Musk bought Twitter, the Twitter files were revealed. You can see all my content from Clovis Star Media, xcannabis.com, xcannabis on Facebook, and other social media venues that I've had over the years. 8 years ago when Donald Trump started running for president, I started getting fact checker warnings and censorship violations and this and that. And prior to that, I was getting, 100,000 views or 60,000 views or 20,000 views on my videos and my content on social media. There's my little buddy helping me make this today. And now I'm getting 100 or 1,000 views. And it's only after they started censoring me and shadow banning me that happened. But my content was popular and I was getting a lot of views. On Twitter, the month before I got censored in 2019, October of 2019, I got 31 million views. In November, I got a notice for a censorship violation, or a content violation, that is. And then the next month, I got 31,000 views. So I went from 31 million to 31,000. See the links in the description below, and this is all provable. Anyway, don't base it on the popularity on social media. That's all manipulated.